Good evening, everyone. All about the gyro here. Welcome to the return of Sunday Night Skippy. Hope all of you are well. As we listen to the engine nodes in the background. Hope all of you have had a good weekend. I've had a pretty good weekend. And yeah, we're back doing the Skippy thing. And we're here at Legacy Daytona. And as you will notice on the board, we are in 4th so far over on the session. Big giant asterisk, draft aided versus not draft aided, is mega here. So who knows how many of these are draft versus non? So, but it's good to know that we have a little bit of pace. So most of the suspects are back. One omission tonight is the lovely Melody Chance. She was tied up with a bunch of stuff, so she has stated that she is not racing tonight. So, but we have quite a few of the others. We got Matthew, Daniel, Justin, the other Daniel, Michael, Greg, Barry, Jake Ashe, the undercut master, and Rusty. And Barry here, of course, who gave me a very nice tow for my lap. So he's definitely on the holiday list right now. So, yeah, great to be back. And I want to, in the next couple of minutes, make a public statement here. So, as some of you are aware of, Friday's F3 race definitely had some controversy. The commentator and organizer of the league spoke to me via Discord through writing. Written to me probably is a more accurate use of verbiage. And I have held the line very firmly about what I said as factual, and there was not going to be any retreat from my position. Basically, what happened was egregious because I have made strides in my driving. I feel like I am driving better. And it was a very silly move. To the credit, that young man apologized in the game chat, in the Discord afterwards. So full marks to Vinicius.
No Joe tonight? No Joe tonight. I'll be your Joe tonight.
I made it very clear that that was not acceptable.
Talking like that now.
What was said in the commentator's booth, it was a very bad dive bomb, and there's no reason for it, period. So that issue in my mind is settled. I will no longer address it. We're going to move forward. So this week, CTMP for IMSA, and Fuji for GT3. So that's going to be a pretty busy week. F3 is at Suzuka. So I'm looking forward to do some races this week. So outside of that, things are reasonably well. So I'm just making sure I got Discord settled here. Let me turn it on streamer mode. Okay, that is
I had faith in you, Dan.
enabled. Okay, excellent.
Got those out of the way for you.
Let's come back there. And what you're seeing here is what I'm going to expect the race to really evolve around. A lot of drafting. The draft is so important here. Staying in the draft is going to be pivotal. The other thing is going to be fuel mileage. This layout is a little longer.
But yeah, speaking of Joe and the missing of the Zubo, I don't have the admin ability to set the countdown to 10 minutes, so I'm going to try and cover the debrief here if that's all right with y'all.
That's
No
2
problem.
minutes left. 2 minutes.
So no Joe tonight, so Jake is going to take that over. And so we won't be able to reduce the timer, but in a way that is good because there's some special rules in place. And the other thing is it is closed qualifying. So and the lap that I did, I passed Barry on the outside at the start finish line. As you see here, the draft is so big. So
as always, or 30%, sorry. Anyway, it's going to be 2 pit stops for sure. Don't take tires on those. We do still have a 20-point incident limit that will DQ you if you hit that.
And so let's talk about the incident. This is the legacy layout, the Moto layout. And the incident limits are tight. Tight. So you can afford an incident a lap and be okay. You really need to race clean through the bus stop. The infill section here, especially this little complex, normally you go left, but in the Moto, you turn right. And in this right here, this very tight corner,
Checkered flag. P4.
so draft aided the P4. And now we're going to go to
That's the end of the session. P4.
closed qualifying. So
The exit looks clear. Okay, fine. We've got 4 laps to set a decent time.
So let's see what we do here. Now, some of the folks you may have expected to see, they have graduated to SF1. So, a little bit different feel. So no more open qualifying, which in this case, I'm really happy about. So now we're going to see who has been lagging a little bit and not showing true pace. We know in the draft we are very competitive. So very cold tires right now. Let's see if we can get a banker lap in. That tight left-hander is very tricky to get right, but if you do get it right, it's wonderful. The bus stop, corner exit's going to be everything. So we'll see what happens. And be very light on the wheel here.
You've just done a 159.17.
Trying to get as much speed as I can. We're down just a fraction.
You've got 1 gallon left.
And it'd be very smooth. The wheel, very smooth.
That's a new fastest lap for Sharp, 157.84. 6th place. You're currently 1.3 off the pace.
Trying to find any bit of pace that I can. Okay, right now we're 8th.
P8, you're now 1.5 off the pace. Get out of the bus stop. This will be a good lap. It's going to be the key. And we've done that. This is going to be a good lap. The finish. And the other thing is this is a standing start from the high banks. That's the end of the session. P9.
Didn't get the finish. I would have been a full second up. I would have been up here. All right, so we got a little bit of pace on people.
Oh, don't forget. All right.
We're going to start on the outside groove. Okay, so Sharp was holding back. We are 9th. We're going to be in the inside groove. So we were pretty quick on that last lap. We weren't able to finish the 4th. So, all right, time to go to work. So I thank everyone that is on. And we're going to go from there. It's going to be a very tricky first corner.
The track temp is 75. The air temp is 67.
All right, fingers crossed. Let's hope we have a good race.
35 minutes. Okay, Dwayne, get ready. Go.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
And I do have the radar up. I know I got enough speed. The question is, how do I go about this? Because I'm very inclined just to work with this group here.
Sharp is now in the lead. P10.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh,
Left side.
dude.
Clear left.
Ugh.
On your left. Clear left.
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the lead ball flag.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Good luck.
I got
On your
car.
left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
So, I got ran into. I am very inclined to say it's my fault. But I'm also inclined to go, why are you braking so early? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the slow down here. Because I can't do anything about this.
Leader has just done 159.00.
Alright. Now we're going to get the car slowed down.
Just pitting.
Okay.
What's your
Hate
speed
it.
limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
I'll take a fast repair and
To
go.
stop again. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Why is this servicing? Oh, because they're going to take my fuel. Okay, we'll do that.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Alright, reset, reload.
have to see that on the replay and see what happened.
The leader has just done a 158.26. Okay, Blaine, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 6.9.
Now what we're going to have to do is see if we can recover a result, because we know we got to come down the lane one more time. So
B17.
Craig may be losing time. And we'll put the delta up here. Yeah, maybe my fault. It looked like he just stopped. To be honest, I can't tell right now. The problem is the leader has draft help and we don't. Daniel's in the lane. There may have been some more carnage.
The gap ahead is now 7.0 seconds.
Now if I can chase down Dean, knowing that there's a lot of
There's a car
carnage.
leaving the pit lane. Sharp is getting closer. The gap's now 18 seconds. That was a 159.11. We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. You've got 1 gallon left.
I could somehow get to Daniel. That would do wonders for my morale. Problem is he's going to get up to Dion before I get up to Daniel. However, we are pulling time out on Barry and Greg. So
The gap in front is now 4.7. Your lap time was at 1:58.64. That's your quickest lap in this session.
that is without the draft.
I'm pitting.
Hit again. Hit again.
A little bit of slide there.
Pitting in.
All right, Dwayne, you've got half your fuel left.
Pitting out.
So I think I'm going to be short like a lap or so on the fuel. So
Coming out.
Ditto.
gear has disappeared.
Place.
Coming out.
Hitting. Heading.
The leader's pitting now.
Getting in.
Pitting in.
The fact that I'm faster than Pekowski right now tells me how much I've improved in this car. This Daniel on certain days is pretty quick.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The gap in front is now 2.7.
That's 2 laps and then we're in.
Okay, Dwayne, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Well, we have definitely made inroads. Late night murders, right. Hey Liz, how are you? I think I may have caused a manslaughter, but I also think the car in front of me like slammed on brakes. I don't know how to interpret it. So we'll see afterwards.
Place. Good consistency. Keep them coming. We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap. In this lap.
And I may just run this thing out of gas. Because I'm driving so quick.
Okay, Dwayne, we're at the halfway point. We think about 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Bad corner, bad corner. 2 minutes of fuel. Okay, I'll be able to get in the lane.
Behind is now 11 seconds.
I am pretty quick.
The gap in front is now 2.3 seconds.
Time to pit.
Very little fuel left in this lap.
And the cars ahead of me were all in crashes. And I drove a damaged car all the way around. That tells me just how much pace I've gained compared to box, 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 box.
What's your speed? Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in.
Like a boss.
20 meters.
Pit entry. The French judge is going to give that an 8.
Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Pin entry, solid.
All clear on pit exit.
This is the legacy layout, so we can get on the gas early.
Remaining, 15 minutes to go.
This is a very good layout for the skippies. So, like normally Greg is faster than me. There's a lot of people that's normally faster than me. Somehow tonight, pretty swift. Just had the accident.
Okay, so I'm gonna lap Barry here because he was behind me. Finding all this pace without the draft.
P16.
I get to Mr. Smokes.
Heading in.
Okay, so Daniel is in. Which means he may be short 2.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 4.8. Okay, Dwayne, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. The gap to Nolan behind is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. P15. The track temperature's rising. It's now 79 Fahrenheit.
Okay. Okay, so I've gained a couple seconds on Daniel. He has a drafting partner now.
Minutes of fuel remaining.
Pitting in.
Let's see, can I save a minute of fuel? I am at least half a minute short.
You've got 1 gallon left.
Which means I've got to get into the draft. Got to get into the
10
draft.
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
10% short on the fuel. That's 0.2 gallons short. The lap. Can I get to up there to where I can just hang on? It's the only hope I have.
14th. Your last lap time was at 1:58.67.
Pitting in.
Of course, I don't know how the leaders cycle out in this.
Hitting. Hitting in.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Dwayne.
No.
The leader's just done a 156.90.
That's draft aided.
We're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 3.9 seconds.
You see, I got to race really hard to get there.
Pitting in.
And it may be all for naught. But what this tells me is if I just avoid carnage and all that, I have pace this season.
Jake, was that yellow? I'll give you the position back for one.
No, it's cool.
God, I need to get into the draft.
The lead car's pitting.
It is very lonely, and I think I'm a minute short on fuel. If I can get into the draft, it's the only chance I have to save fuel.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
So,
Pitting in.
56 seconds is what I gotta find.
Hitting out.
P11. All right, Dwayne, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
And Mr. Smoke's pitting really hurts me. No draft partner. And this week I actually had pace. I was fourth in practice.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
So that's 3 laps. That's the situation. You're looking at maybe 2 liters short.
Now, 4.1 seconds.
Maybe 2 liters short. And
Sorry about that, Daniel.
I don't think I'm going to get any help. So I'm going to go ahead and fuel because I don't see it coming.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Sorry, Mom, that's on me.
What's your speed? Okay, Dwayne, we'll fill
2
you to the end
liters.
of the race.
Damn.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. The pit exit's clear. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Look at that. Only lost one spot. Only lost one spot. So I cannot have him get into my draft.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Now it looks like I'm going to pass somebody in the pits. So we may maintain our current position. Rusty is in there too. What is going on? People short of fuel. Has there been an underfuel?
Okay, Dwayne, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. E9.
That's what's happened. They've either wrecked or they've underfueled. Okay, so this may have worked out to our betterment.
One gallon remaining.
Come on, car. I know you got cooked tires. You are speed. You are Tigger. I'll take the freebie. I've driven a very, very good race, except for what happened at the beginning of lap 2. I really think somebody's underfueled. I'm maintaining the gap. If I do that, this may be my first top 10 that I can remember ever in this league. So
White flag, last lap. You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
that's because I missed shift. So lap 2 we got to check. I am definitely encouraged by this result.
That was a finish.
Yeah, great racing, boys. Good race.
We've made it.
And by it, I mean no less than 2 engines.
Do we need to set up a GoFundMe for you, Greg?
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 3.6.
Can you fix hurt feelings with that?
We
Okay,
can
Glenn,
do
the
that.
next
I'll
car
throw
is
in some
Montgomery.
cookies to help you out.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
This is a great drive.
9. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
I was dead last on the field, by the way, and I drove back up to 9th. Dead last.
Oh, you bugger, you.
Tell your friends.
Way to go, Rusty. Nice race. I promise you
And
guys.
that's- And that's with an extra pit stop that I had to take. Let's look at. So I started 9th and finished 9th. Let's look at lap 2. Okay, so I already see the problem. Okay, so you see the problem. What happened was I hadn't seen this car, so this car had slowed down to that. I'm already slowing down, and I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm going to raise my hand to that. Yeah, I took out Daniel. I'm disappointed in that. So now what happens is I'm going dead straight. And what happened was I'm trying to count, and he's rolling backwards. Boom. Okay, so I don't know why he's not holding his brakes. He may be holding his brakes. I don't know. But that's my fault. 110% my fault. However, let's look at these laps. 158 outside the draft, Liz. Your boy's got some speed in this car. Yeah. Your boy was quick. Very consistent. No draft, no nothing, still got back up to 9th. It's one of my very best drives in this league. Okay, so I'm just typing in Discord. It was my fault. So that's what happened. But there was a lot of death in front. We end up with a top 10 finish. So let me flip you over to me here. Hi. Very consistent. The professor emeritus of the Elizabeth Mathias School of Advanced iRacing Tactics and Strategy would approve of the consistency of that effort. That's right. See, tip of the hat. So, let me tell everyone's coming up this week. So, IMSA is at Mosport. VRS is at Fuji. So Liz and I already know that we should start in the back. Look, everyone take themselves out in turn 1, in 100R, in the hairpin, in the twisty bits, in Panasonic corner, and we're going to rack up all that SR and IR goodness of Fuji. We know how to race Fuji. Formula 3's at Suzuka. My bay. Car I really like driving the F3 at Suzuka, my favorite circuit on the service. Very happy about that. So I may stream tomorrow, depending on how schedule is. But yeah, sorry to Daniel. I've already apologized. I've raised my hand. I just didn't see the other car come in front of him. That's why he's slowing down early. As you see, I'm on the brakes. I just mistimed it. It's my fault. So, but we didn't give up. We went from dead last to 9th. Pretty happy with that. And I hear thunderstorms outside. God has decided he wants to practice his bowling. So let me check the weather app and make sure I don't have anything really impending. Here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to cut this short because I don't know if you see that, but that red horizontal line, there we go. That red horizontal line is about to come on top of the house. So I'm going to shut everything down, call it an end to the stream. Thank you, everyone, for your support. As always, make sure you take care of yourself, take care of one another. God bless. Thank you, ma'am.